a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Aggressive call on the opening play. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offense coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. When they bring him down, blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. A quick tackle. Stop the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
The pickup is 7 yards on 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Off the RPO to the right. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick pass, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Design quarterback run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
But they didn't get much pressure on the quarterback. In fact, he was back there forever. No one's open, and instead of eating it or maybe scrambling, he forces the ball into coverage, and it ends up backfiring for the interception.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. He's got room to run. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They go with the ground game, and running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Stockton. On the move now. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Dogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. What they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So you run fourth down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That heads out of bounds after a decent game.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk out, and you can take advantage of it.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense will stay on the field with his fourth down attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made, and you pick up the first down.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Important second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play.
Here we go.
Look out, room to run here. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The running back here in a direct snap. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
We go with a direct snap. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Gets made on the out route. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid gain there. The clock is still running up. The hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. He keeps it on a design run. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. It's throw to the right, looking for the first down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle right after the catch. But they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Oh, he makes the catch. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
221 wing. 221 wing.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
On the ground, it's Tatum. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass this time. The short hands. It's Tatum. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Mateer. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They look very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Off target with the throw, incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense stops him just short of the mark. That'll bring up 4th down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Mateer. That's reeled in. It's Tatum. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Oklahoma 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Burks. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
First down here for this offense. Back in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional. That's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Mateer. First, the sideline steps out after a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Tatum. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw yet again. It's an out-route catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Burks. Touchdown, Sooners. Great connection there for 6 points. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Chewing clock with the running game. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down just short of the mark, inches away from a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Stockton. Snags the quick throw. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they're trying to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Receiver in motion now. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking at the door at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The extra point up and good. That's big. Makes it a 2-score game with time running out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. looking downfield. It's Mateer. Grabbed by the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. In the clear at the 25. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Down the lineup to kick the extra point. PAT is good and still trailing. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air. It's Mateer. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Trying to run it. It's Potts. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship! Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can